This is Donald Trump's clip that has costed the BBC its legacy. And I want you to listen to it and then I'll explain.
And I'll be there with you. And we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here we're going to walk down to the Capitol.
Wow, this happened in 2021,
And
just
we're gonna
before the
cheer
Capitol
on
protest happened in the United States. Remember, Donald Trump had just exited office. It was now the reign of Kamala Harris and Biden. But I think the mistake that they made was because for the last portion of the video that was conjoined, you know, when you're editing, you're cutting in and out and just picking, and that's what it's called, editing. You're not giving everything. And what people don't know in media is that every station has a house style. A house style is your editorial policies and structures and themes and angles of how you guys broadcast in terms of editing, dissemination, broadcasting, hosting, production, and even it again even goes to the outlook of the color and the themes of the broadcaster, of the station as well. So that's why it's called editing. But this kind of editing, I think maybe I don't think it was a one-man decision to edit this and out, especially when it comes to Trump. The UK has a very close relationship with the Trump administration. And I know there's something that Donald Trump has against, you know, BBC and, I don't know, CNN, because he calls CNN fake news CNN, and now BBC has earned its name as well, fake news BBC. So what does this mean for BBC? It means that, you know, the numbers are going to plummet, people are going to get fired, as they're going to restructure and try to regain their glory and their position in the broadcasting space. They're going to face a lot of restrictions, and especially when it comes to some of these display platforms, especially those that watch BBC in the United States. And I believe quite a huge chunk of BBC viewers are based in the United States, apart from BBC broadcasting in its own country. But thank goodness they still have a voice, and because they're government funded, that could also mean that they could face sanctions. The UK could face several sanctions, because has been something that has been prominent with Donald Trump. Whenever he feels like you're not in favor of him, one thing that comes to play is sanctions in terms of now trading, business operations, your products being imported and, you know, having access. So they're going to be restrained, and that could cost the economy anyways. I just think that this is unprecedented. That was a mistake. And now that they've apologized and they've said it was wrong judgment, you know, impaired judgment, they deserve some grace and mercy, but grace and mercy is not from Donald Trump. It's going to be difficult. All we can say is we wish BBC, because BBC has branches even right here in Kenya, in Nairobi right here. In fact, yesterday it was when I and my co-host were actually trying to share about the BBC Bureau based in Westlands, you know. So we trust that the employees of BBC are going to be safe. A lot of people are not going to get fired, and as they restructure to try, you know, look for the next course of direction, things will head on the road to goodness. So all we can say is good luck, all the best, and please stay conscious of how you broadcast.